To start a business, it takes a lot, guys. Do not see persons in business and think say, oh, because them have money or maybe them have access to money or something, why them can't do this. No. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Dear Sta-sh. So one of my Stashites messaged me and they asked me to tell them how to start a business, or what did I do to start my business. So I said, let me do a video to tell you 6 things that I think you need to know before you start a business. And then I think about it, I say, say 6 things not enough, but here what. I'm going to do this as a part 1 video. Guys, keep the questions coming so that I can keep the videos flowing. Say me answer in our videos, right? So she asked me how to start a business, and I said that is a very good question. It happens to be one of my top requested videos. How to start a business, what you need to know to maintain a business, all of that. So even though I wanted to do one video, that not gonna work. So I have to do this video as a part 1, and I don't know how much part it's gonna have, but this is the part 1 version of the video. To start a business, it takes a lot. It is a lot of sweat, tears, sleepless nights. Well, that is if you really want to sustain a business. I'm not talking about the fly-by-night businesses where you just get a little money and you just do one thing and then you can't maintain a business. Because, guys, business is not an easy career to take on. To be a business person, to be an entrepreneur, it's not easy. And it is not for the faint at heart. So if you genuinely cannot manage stress, you genuinely cannot manage headache, sleepless nights, me say stress already. Nobody take on entrepreneurship. Be employed, and there is nothing wrong with that. There is something for everyone, and not everybody is cut out to be an entrepreneur. Me can tell you, right? So 6 things that you need to know in order to start a business. I will go in the order of 1 to 6. The video here I have a whole heap of parts. Number 1, ensure that the business you're starting is something that you're passionate about. Every industry have an expiration date depending on the product or the services that you will be offering. When the product or service come to that plateau or that expiration date, what you going to do? You have to do a business that you're passionate about. If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. So loving what you do will really help you to push the business. All right, you have a barber. The barber love art, it can be a female barber as well, whoever, female, male, them love art, them just like the precision of shaving out somebody line and all of that, and it just neat, or dyeing it, or brushing down the beard or something. That person has a passion for it. So you see, on slow days when nobody no come trim them here, it is something that they're still passionate about, so they will always go do research, and them will sit down on the phone and get inspired by other barbers, get inspired by other beauty personnel. So you have to just work with a passion. If you're passionate about the financial industry, if you're a banker, loan officer, if you are an accountant, whatever you're passionate about, find your passion. If you're passionate about doing makeup, if you're passionate about doing hair, if you're passionate about children, helping the elderly, whatever it is, if you're passionate about it, that is the base for you to start your business. Always start your business with a passion. Mark you, as I said, you do have expiration dates on products and services. So when you start a business, it's not just about you starting with a passion. Of course, you have to go do more things, your research, and you have to be diversified, but at the same time, to start that business, to get you in the door to start and create the business, it's best to start it with a passion. How I started my business started out as a passion, because initially I was in the financial sector, and I'm always like pretty up. Even though people are saying, but see me was a hot girl, man. What one now? Well, me know say you love the natural thing and you know spotted it. But at the same time, my passion was always dolling up, doing hair, nails, makeup and all of that. So my business started with my ongoing passion for being fabulous, or what society says is fabulous. Doll up, makeup, glasses, all them something. So yeah, start a business with your passion. So number 2 on my list, do your research as it relates to how you want to position yourself into the industry that you are gonna go into. Differentiate yourself, you know. So say for instance you want to sell water. What is gonna make your water different from another man's water brand? You have to think about these things. Okay, well, you want to start a water brand. Everybody sell water at a particular price. So if everybody has sell water for $60, $70, whatever you're gonna do, find a way to sell your water for $40. If it's a case where you see that the $40 selling of the water is not feasible, create a different water-based product or do a water-based service. So you can have water refills in a location that nobody else is. You can do steam water versus everybody else just doing filtered water. You can decide to create infused waters where you drop in lime and lemon, and you know you have the safe preservatives and all of that. So it just depends. You have to just be creative. You do your market research, send out your polls, send out your surveys, ask people what them think. For my business, I have a vision for where I want to take Sta-sh Beauty, and it's going to take a lot out of me for 2021 and ongoing and beyond to get to where I am going to be with my brand. So how I differentiated myself, I ensured that customer service kept on improving, because I am big on customer service. So anybody who is calling in or messaging me, them knows that Simone is gonna communicate with them, because that is what I use to set myself apart for a lot of these small businesses, because I've tested it. I've tried to do business with many small businesses, and the number one thing that gets to me is the customer service. Whether I'm a message upon Instagram, whether I'm a call you on the phone, and I'm not mark you, things will happen. And sometimes people will be calling my business number, they don't get me. Either we're dealing with customers, or maybe you're calling at a time when I'm not available. Things will happen. But you see, the minute I realize that you try to reach out to me, or you message me, or you send me an email, or you communicate through the website or whatever, me or my team, we are going to ensure that you get a response within a certain time frame. So customer service, I am big on that. And you have to just know what you need to do to set yourself apart. Apart from that, I transitioned from just being beauty, selling of clothes, shoes, makeup and all of that, and I went full-fledged into doing health and wellness spa. I can tell you what you need to do to clean up your skin. I can tell you what you need to do for clear your acne, for help you inside out, what you need for wear for look slimmer, what you need for pose, for look cute in your photos. So I pretty much help you with wellness, and I can beautify you. So there is so many things that I transitioned off into with my business, and that's about diversifying. Apart from that, under the Sta-sh JourneyJA brand, which deals with the whole health and wellness, food, catering, all of that, I do meal preps for persons. So if you want to be on like a meal plan, you don't have the time to cook your meals, or you're vegan or you're vegetarian, we have the different meal plans that can assist you with that. So do your market research once again, differentiate yourself, diversify, don't be afraid. You will have persons who will try to discourage you from what you're trying to achieve, but just do your research and stay diversified. Come with something different. Yes, everybody in the game doing something similar, but you can still differentiate yourself, and nothing is wrong with using others as inspiration to push you to start your own business. However, ensure that you're not being a copycat and differentiate yourself. So number 3, the third tip is to start your business while being employed if you can. I cannot stress this enough because funding is everything. Don't make people tell you say you don't need the money for start a business. Lies. Everything takes money when it comes to business. Hear that? Make that one sink in. You need money to start your business. Another thing that I have branched off into is that I'm gonna be launching my organic, pure 100% honey line to be sold in stores, health food stores and supermarkets and stuff. Of course, you can also get it on my website. My website is gonna be updated, guys. So I know not stress me about that, but it'll come. And a part of what kind of opened my eyes last year was when I got this bad sinus infection, and even today sometimes I have to clear my throat. And the bag of medication them when you get from the doctors, them they never help. And from day one, you know, say me love my natural remedies. And I did my research and I just kept on, you know, trying to heal myself. And I always hear about my naturopathic nurse that she's my guide to assist me with, you know, healing naturally and stuff. And I created my honey shots. So this is a mix of honey, garlic, cinnamon and some other natural combinations. And may I tell you, anytime I feel a little tickle in my throat, I just take a shot. So these honey shots will also be available. When I use watered down honey, everything is organic, and my honey farmer is in St. Elizabeth, and it's all 100% organic honey. So that soon come out. So I just put in a little plug there for making you know, say diversification is important. So going back to starting your business while being employed. If this is possible and you're already employed, I would suggest that you start a business while working for someone. I said it before, I may say it again. It takes money to run a business. If you want to have a structured business, it not take monkey money to run a business. I may tell you that from the bottom of my heart. And I feel it to date. I started business years ago, and I can tell you it's not until about 4 years ago I really start feel like, yeah, me a business woman. So all along I was doing business. It's almost like it was a training ground. And 4 years ago, how long me in a business? For me in a business over 11 years. Yeah. And for me to tell you that I just started feeling like a businesswoman 4 years ago. And even in another 4 years there, a whole heap of up and down same way. Guys, it not easy for run a business. So every tip is important that I'm telling you, but this tip right here, if you don't have somebody who is financially supporting you, or you have that partnership backing, it is always best to start the business while you're employed. That way you have something to cushion when there's an offness. You might start a business, you take 50 grand to buy some products and you're selling. Yes, you are starting a business. However, there is a lot more than just having money, buying a few products and selling. You have to know how to keep your customers, customer retention. You have to know how to deal with different customer personalities. So that is customer service right there. You have to know about stocking. So that right there is inventory, procurement. So this is a whole different other video. So maybe that's a part 2. It's an important tip for you to start a business while you're employed, if it's possible, because you getting that set salary will help you to kickstart a business. So all you do, you just budget a little out of that salary. Sometimes no salary now cut it, but it's something that you're really passionate about and you want to do it. I would suggest start a business while being employed. The set salary will cushion the off days, because I'm telling you something. And everyday people make money. Trust on that. So a lot of times you will see these businesses with a whole heap of followers and likes and posts and comments. Nobody feels say people always make a bag of money. because you have persons who just follow your page and them really believe in you and them love what you do, and they will always be there rooting for you. But those 2,000 people who are following you, no mean say them are gonna buy every day or every month or every week. So you always have to be at it. So just ensure that you set some financial goals for you to start the business and also to maintain it, because guys, it takes money. It takes money if you make money. So if you're not structured financially, wait. Nobody jump and start the business until you set up some financial structure. Come here to the guys. It will get rough, and you see when it get rough, you're gonna get discouraged and you're not gonna want to do a business. I say no, so I better never do. No, just plan it. Just so guys, don't get discouraged. You just have to plan and execute. As I say, set on your financial goals and know that it can work. All right, so number 4 on my tip list is ensure that you're accessible. So you're gonna start a business, ensure that you're everywhere that is trending. And it only makes sense for you to be where it is trending. Be on social media if you want to create a website, and that is a whole nother video. Right now, the trending social medias are Instagram, Twitter. Facebook is more old school platform, but I know that they have done some changes to Facebook, but trending social media platforms are Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. A lot of persons have gone to Instagram. Of course, you know, a lot of us live on YouTube. Twitter with the tweets have been spiked based on a president, and of course, as I said, TikTok. Everybody right now, TikTok is it. So those are the trending social media platforms. Just be accessible and ensure that you have a consistent presence. Even if one person like your video, even if one person like your photo, stay consistent. Post, because even in studying this algorithm, social media platforms, you realize that you have to be consistent. It's a lot of work, and this is why I know a lot of businesses hire PR persons to run their pages and all of that, because it takes a lot. But if you're gonna start a business, you have to be on budget, of course. So just be consistent and ensure that you're posting. Be creative with your content and just be accessible. Ensure say your information correct. People can find you. If you click on a link, it takes me to somewhere, not just seeing the link there, but it actually takes me to where I should be going. So, you know, just be accessible and be consistent and accurate. Number 5 on my tip list: know all your legal documents. Know all of the documents them where you need to have in order for you to start a business and maintain the business. That one is definitely a whole other video. Can't do that in this video. However, some basic things that you need to know, of course, depending on the business that you're into. Create a business name. Ensure that nobody else is using that business name. Register your business. If you want, you can trademark the business so that nobody can ever use your name. But how I know it is now in Jamaica at the ORC office of Registrar of Companies. If somebody has the name, even if it's not trademarked, nobody else can use that name, because that's what they're doing now. Have your business name, you register your business. Depending on the business that you're in, you might need to have different license, and like for the beauty industry, every beauty therapist need a different license, a different certification. So it just depends on the business that you're in. But as I say, that's a whole different video on what documents you need, but just ensure that you know the documents that you need to start your business. And number 6, the final tip, is to launch a sellable product or service and just start. Nobody wait until you perfect it, because if you wait until you perfect it, you'll never start a business. Saying that ensure that your product or service is sellable goes back to my tip number 2, where I say you need to do your research and ensure that you're positioning yourself properly in the market. Because if you're going to come up with a product or a service that nobody is going to buy, what's the point? Yes, you're going to start a business with your passion, but you need to do your research to ensure that whatever you're passionate about, you're creating a product or a service that is still fulfilling your passion, but ensuring that it makes sense for people. People aren't going to buy into things that them not need or them not want. Feel me? So ensure that you launch a sellable product or service and just start. Start. So I hope these 6 tips really helped you to, get an understanding of how to start a business, or even how I started my business. And I will definitely have to have part 2, 3, 4, and 5, because me I tell you guys, business, a whole heap of topic come under business, and this a little one video, even it's like what, 30 minutes already or so. Still not enough time to talk about business, but I mean, you can drop your comments, you can drop your question under this video. You can ask me what else you want me to talk about under business in Jamaica, of course. Still doing some research on businesses overseas, in Canada, in the Caribbean, and in the US, in terms of the legal documents and all of that. So thank you again for the support. Remember, we're on that road to greatness for 2021, and all we can make it. It's not easy, but it can be done. So thank you again, guys, for watching, and try do part 2, because we have some burning questions to know about business, and I do appreciate all your support. Oh, guys, remember to follow me on Instagram. Yes, follow me on Instagram at Sta-sh Bosslady, stashbeautyja. As a matter of fact, in my YouTube bio, y'all will see my my business link, so y'all can just click it and it will take you directly to my pages. So just follow me there. I know some I go sometimes, some I have my like a TikTok channel, but that's just me being crazy sim. So follow me, and thank you again for the support. Keep on watching. Remember to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Bye now.